I'm Simon Sundgaard. Welcome to DreamHack Sports Games. So I'm the technical manager here at DreamHack Sports Games. So basically everything electronic and technical is my responsibility. So first of all, I want to show you our editing suites. So we have two suites here. We have taken a bit apart at the moment, but here we can house one editor here and one editor over here, and they tend to enjoy it. And we have an audio suite. That's here we produce our live broadcast audio. I hope there's enough light for you. And my pride and joy here at DreamHack Sports Games, our remote production suite. We do 2, 3, sometimes 4 live broadcasts per week here. From here, where we have 10 players or up to 20 players all over the world streaming their signals into here, and we have a studio around the corner, and it all comes together right here to become a fantastic broadcast.
Okay, so tell us, how many pieces of equipment do you have?
I don't know. A lot, I would say 500 maybe. Yeah.
Okay, show me the coolest piece then.
Okay, so actually the coolest piece of equipment we have here in DreamHack Sports Games, you're going the wrong direction, because it is this whole room. It's one piece of equipment in check room and it's one reservation, but this whole room is definitely the coolest piece of equipment we have. And I built it myself.
Why do you like it so much?
It's very universal in use. It enables us to produce television just like we had if we had 20 different players in a studio around the corner, but we can do it from here remotely, live, without any delay, without any latency, and we can all do it here, and we built it ourselves.
Okay, can we go back? Because I saw something cool there. Tell us about the clock. Where is the clock offset?
We bought this clock because it was supposed to be very precise. You know, it's important to have a precise production time on any production so you know when to start. But right now it's 25 minutes late. So it's a special clock for being on time that is always off time. So we basically can't use it, and people are being so confused about it. And it's on the list of stuff I have to fix.
I see a lot of cool stuff here. You have a really cool job, but what is the most annoying part of your job?
Oh, the most annoying part would be the everyday IT help with stuff that you can just Google.
Another question. I heard you were proud about the mixer there.
Yeah, that's our new 2ME mixer. It's very nice. The fun thing about it is that most of our producers, when they see it, they say, that's a very nice mixer panel. And then they unplug it and put it away, because most of our productions run from the Stream Decks anyways. As you can see, we have 3-4 Stream Decks right here. We have several of those. So most of the productions are actually run from Stream Decks, and we just unplug this. Last production I was on, I had a producer, and he was going around looking for stuff, and he found all sorts of stuff, and he put it here. So he could put his laptop there without pushing the buttons. So I just had to unplug it and put it away. So I was so happy to get it, and no one uses it.
What is usually the messiest place in your equipment room?
Oh, okay, yeah. Good time you asked, but it's definitely the audio booth. With that, you can see that.
Why is that?
Yeah, because, you know, audio guys, man. I don't know why they are like that. It's not my fault. I think it's their upbringing or something like that.
What does a day in your life look like?
Usually when I'm in the office, it's interruptions every 10 minutes because I have to help someone with something. So my days are quite busy, and I try to limit the length of the days, and that's a very important thing for me, is to do optimization of workflows and all sorts of stuff like that.
Okay, and how do you make sure the right equipment gets on the right set and also gets back on time?
Everyone can book equipment, but when it comes back, when the equipment comes back to me, I check it myself. From one end to the other, I need to. Then I know everything's there, then I pack it, and then the next time someone books it, they can for sure get a total recharged, nice pack with everything.
Does it happen that stuff gets broken?
sometimes people break stuff. Actually, usually what breaks is more chargers and stuff like that on the MacBooks. And it's funny enough, also the hardest thing to track is the stuff that people use every day. So sometimes people come to me and say, oh, it's been broken for 2 months. It's quite annoying that I have to use my own charger or something like that. And of course, that's one of the things we can do now.
Okay, we've seen a lot of cool gear here. How do you decide what to buy next?
That's a gut feeling, I think. Gut feeling and budget.
The studio is called DreamHacks, but what's your dream project?
I love that question. I would love to do more simulator projects where we have sports simulators, whether that be in golf or race cars, for example. Do that in simulators. That would be a nice project.
I noticed there's a studio around the corner. Can you show us?
Yeah, of course. Let's go there and let's have a look. It's a long way though. We had someone digging down a fiber cable from our control room over here. So it's basically like having the studio and the control room in the same building. You wouldn't think there's a studio here, but... So this is our remote production studio. You just saw the suite, which is the control room. This is the studio where we have our hosts, and this is where we produce all our esports content. So what we usually have is 10 or 20 players from all over the world, and they either come here and play in the studio or they play at home and we stream it. And then we have our hosts and our experts. They will come here to the studio, they will discuss, they will celebrate, and they will have a great time watching a lot of esports in the studio. And from here, it's broadcast live to television stations and a lot of websites all over the world. That's actually it for the tour here at DreamHack Sports Games. I'm very happy to be showing you around here, and thanks for visiting. I hope all of you can come online and see some of the stuff we make here at DreamHack Sports Games.